Okay, we're gonna flip into sport mode. Go traction control off. And there we go. Now we can give her some gas for auto. A little bit of axle hop. Feels good. I mean, I can feel the front tires really working in there nice. Those are some big hits. Oh yeah, this is very loose.
Gravel, and these ruts are easy 6 inches deep.
It's a Governor. Those are some big floats. Feels good. Feels real good.
Very planted and sure-footed. It's not jumping or bucking like my HOSS 2.0 Bronco.
You see how it feels on the street down here. There's some pretty big hits. Here's the first one. Yep, little air. Ooh, yeah, ass in, came up pretty good. So let me tell you, that HOSS 3.0 and these Goodyears in the 35s that they're set at on the Wildtrak are really just stomping this out like it's nobody's business. And we got a lot of ground to cover, so here we go. A little sprint to whatever we get to, load her up, let her go. We are at elevation up here in the high desert. It is a quick 60.
You can load the suspension up and come out feeling very planted.
Yeah, she likes that. And it's like you can tap on the brakes and throw it right in. Noses, kicks right back out, right where you want it. Wow, look at that. Thing of beauty. Here we go. Oh, let's not get stuck here.
Super sloppy. I mean, it's just a soup, and it has no problem finding traction. The bite was great.
Traction feels pretty good. Locking up. I wish it had paddles like the Raptor. I'll say that. There's some mule deer up there. There you go. There you go. Well, I'll say that it's quiet because these guys are all bed down, and here we are. I'm gonna run for it. Feels good all in all. Feels good. Okay, fun fact for you guys. I was running alongside of a trooper, highway patrol, and they're doing 85 or so. And you know, I was doing whatever the governor lets me do. And the look on his face was just mint. They couldn't figure out getting past, you know, on a dirt road. Okay, so you can't pass a gas station in this thing. The gas tank is way too small. You find yourself looking for potholes, you that's special. The governor blows, but you can pitch this thing and put it right in where you want it and just go. And that is a serious fun fact. I'm no Robbie Gordon, but I make things work. Let's make sure we're not coming up on somebody head on. Very special unit they've put together. I'm really digging it. All right, well, day one with the Bronco has been really enjoyable. I've learned it. I've learned the tires. I've learned the suspension. Pretty good. And I like the flickability on this, and just how it puts out. It's a great vehicle all around. And yeah, 500 miles on dirt. I'm gonna pull into the next town and I'm gonna get an oil change, because that's what you should do when you're breaking your rig in my feeling. Check everything over and tell them to get rid of this governor, please. But it's been a great time. I really enjoyed this. I've learned that I need a GoPro and probably a drone, and get a lot of B-roll. That's always awesome. Today, we're just gonna tick our 700 mark, and that's that. So I flew into Flagstaff, Arizona to pick up my car from Winslow Ford in Winslow, Arizona, standing on the corner. And the new owner, Ben, down there, and Alec, the manager, the GM, have been so good to us, and they will be to you as well. These guys have sold me every specialty vehicle at MSRP, all right? And our 21 Ford F-150 Tremor that my fiance bought, that's actually why this whole trip of 500 miles on dirt braking was inspired to me by her. I'll get to that in a second. Also, our Ford F-150 Raptor 23 that they sold to us at MSRP, and this Wildtrak at MSRP. They have been so good. I could not find another vehicle of the Raptor or the Wildtrak for under $10,000 above sticker. And these guys are they're just stellar. Pick you up, Flagstaff, bring you down, or bring the vehicle up. They're just great. So that's been the trip. It was a 500-mile dirt trip. My inspiration was my fiance. She picked up her Tremor F-150 and drove that sucker home. She found a route, drove that sucker home up on a goat pass and goat trail, mule donkey trail, whatever, and she got that thing good and dirty, and that was her trip home. So that's what I'm doing all the way to Montana. I'm gonna stop tomorrow in Idaho Falls and get my first oil change, and I'll be right at 1,000 miles. I'm gonna make it there tonight at 1,000 miles, actually. But anyway, that's how it works, and it's actually been fun. I didn't think talking to a camera would be anything that I was interested in, but it's been a hoot. I definitely would like to have something that I could mount to my head and drive with two hands on the wheel, because honestly, I was flying. I mean, I was hauling the mail. And how I would describe this thing is spirited, nimble, very planted and sure-footed, and fun. What a fun rig. Okay, guys, last update. Just a few miles since I talked to you last. We're at 730. It started coming down pretty good. Slapped it into 4 auto. Took off the traction control and the advanced track so I could slip and slide around if I need to. I'm really not a big fan of the computer thinking it can drive better than I can. When in doubt, throttle out has kind of been my motto. My mom taught me on a dirt road a long time ago. But boy, she's, I'm just cutting right along the speed limit-ish. And I've already seen 3 spin-outs. Don't know how their tires were. I think they were all from California. Anyway, but these tires do great in the snow. I did probably 60 to 80 miles in snow and mud today in the dirt, what would be the dirt, and they gripped and ripped, and there was definitely no treading lightly. It chewed it up and spit it out. But I was just gonna throw that on there for a little nitbit. All right, y'all. This time I am out for good. Next stop, oil change. Hotel and an oil change in the morning. Salt Lick, here we come.